Hi, my name is Tanmay and I am 39 years of age. I have been suffering from psoriasis for almost a decade and a half. I've tried various therapies, include starting, of course, with allopathy. I visited multiple doctors who gave me a whole host of prescriptions, including steroids and other creams which I could apply, which didn't do anything to improve my situation over time. In fact, they actually made it worse. While initially I had only some parts of my forehead, like this one, affected with psoriasis. It after the steroids was administered, it spread to other parts of my body as well. My legs, other parts of my scalp, behind the ears, nails, all of these places. The doctors then said that they don't really have a permanent cure in allopathy for this, and I'll have to keep applying steroids as long as I want it gone. So that wasn't really acceptable to me. So over the next decade or so, I tried other modes of treatment as well. Ayurveda, I tried homeopathy with different doctors, but nothing seemed to work. Conclusively, nothing seemed to work. So as time went on, my infections was intensifying, and I would have flakes falling off all the time from my scalp, legs, and it was kind of embarrassing because especially if you're working in a corporate culture, then you don't want these things to come across in key meetings and all that. So one of my office colleagues had taken this treatment of magnetic therapy and acupressure, which had really helped him with his migraine, which again, like my case, was a very old problem for him, and he had no solutions otherwise. So he suggested that, why don't I give it a shot? It might work for me. So I tried this thing. So I took an appointment here, and on my first appointment, the doctor basically studied my conditions, and he gave me some magnets to put on my fingers, and he also gave me some dietary advice that I should give up dairy and I should give up gluten. And I had recently turned vegan, so giving up dairy was no problem, and gluten also I tried to cut down in my life. And one of the first things that I could notice was that over the next few months, I did not see the growth of psoriasis as much as I had seen before. So wherever it was, it just remained there, and when I went further, I realized that even the itching that I used to get on the psoriasis, which led to flaking and all that, that itching level came down substantially. Then what I did was I also increased the consumption of raw foods in my diet, and I almost eliminated processed foods, which included sugar. I've also tried cutting down on oil as much as possible. And now almost, I would say it's taken me some time, about 2 to 3 years, but my psoriasis is almost gone. This is something that the allopathy doctor said it's not possible, which I also thought to be impossible a few years back. I've also lost a lot of weight, and I'm glad I went for this treatment. I should have not relied on allopathy for as long as I did. But yeah, thank you.